classification of industries. Industries are classified into agro-based industry, mineral-based industry, automobile industry, and information technology. Agro-based industries are classified into three categories: cotton textile, jute textile, and sugar industry. Have a look on the picture given on the screen. This is the example of agro-based industry. It comprises cotton, jute, silk, woolen textile, sugar, edible oil, etc. They are all based on the agricultural raw material. Textile industry. The textile industry occupies the position in the Indian economy because it contributes not only in the production but also in terms of foreign exchange. It provides the high amount of GDP towards the economy. This is the self-reliant industry as it provides raw material the highest value added. The value addition in the textile industry. How the raw fiber converted into a garment. It is by a long process. The raw fiber converted into yarn to a fabric, then into a garment by several processes: spinning, weaving, knitting, dyeing, and finishing. Then the garment manufacture happens. In this way, the first and very important is the cotton textile. Traditional industry with hand spinning and hand loom weaving techniques. This is very important since beginning in India as the power loom came into the use. This is our traditional industry which suffered a setback during the colonial period. As you can see, the carpets of the Mughal era and the Mughal costumes all were made by the cotton textile. Gandhiji also gave importance through charkha to the cotton. Cotton was the traditional industry in India, but it suffered a setback during the colonial period because the mill-made product which was imported from England was cheap and better, as the mill-made product was unable to give a proper competition to the handmade product which was made by the Indian weavers. It was not only expensive but also intricately designed. Today, there are nearly 1600 cotton and human-made fibers produced in our country, especially in the belt of Maharashtra, Gujarat. Availability of raw cotton, transport including accessible port facilities, labor, moist climate, and the localizations resulted the production of cotton in India. Various stages of cotton production required n number of labor which is easily available in India type of country. This industry has close link with agriculture and provides employment as the both are present over here in India. Not only people but as the primary activity many people are engaged in this agricultural activity. It generates employment at various levels, especially for the people those who are doing the manual work. It also supports other industries such as chemical and dyes of the textile, mill stores, packaging material and engineering works. Export yarn to Japan, USA, UK, Russia, France, Eastern European countries, Nepal, Singapore, Sri Lanka and African countries. There are so many byproducts which India export according to the demand from raw fiber, yarn fabric to the garment. But at present time, this industry is facing a lot of problems. Low output of the labor. The production of per person is very low. As per the machines which are productive were not efficient to provide the production with the help which are assisted by the workers. And still the production is done through hand. That's why the per labor production activity is low. There is stiff competition with synthetic fiber as the synthetic fiber is cheap and attractive. Upgradation of technology and machinery is also one of the biggest issue, as we are still using the obsolete machinery. Then the erratic power supply is also one of the biggest issue of this industry. Next agro-based industry is jute textile. India is the largest producer of raw jute. It has the second position as the exporter of jute next to Bangladesh. Jute is also known as the golden fiber. It is also very important fiber after cotton, as various products are formed with the help of jute like handbags, chair cover, curtains, rugs, carpet and the packaging material. All these products are made up of the jute. Most of the jute mills are located in West Bengal, mainly along the banks of river Hooghly. There are various reasons behind that, like the inexpensive water for transport, good network of railways, roadways and waterways that facilitate movement of raw material to the mills, abundant water for processing the raw material, cheap labor which is available from Bihar, West Bengal and other adjacent states like Odisha, Uttar Pradesh. Kolkata has a large urban center for providing banking, insurance and the port facilities to export of the jute. It all makes that jute is productive in India type of country. Today, many of the people are being engaged for the production of jute. The government has emphasized on the uses of jute the maximum. Yeah, many farmers are dependent on the production and the processing of jute, but in recent years it is facing a lot of problems like stiff competition in the international market with the synthetic fiber from the other competitors like Bangladesh, Brazil, Philippines, Egypt and Thailand. The government intervention with the policy make it mandatory to use the jute. For that, in 2005, the government has introduced the National Jute Policy. Under this policy, the government emphasized with the objective of increasing the productivity, improving the quality and ensuring the good prices to the jute farmers so that they can enhance the yield per hectare and the government can provide the assistance. Jute is eco-friendly and biodegradable material. Jute is exported from India to USA, Canada, Russia, Ghana, Saudi Arabia, UK and Australia. Next is sugar industry. India is the second largest producer of sugar and it is the first largest producer of gur and khandasari. Sugar that contain sucrose content get dried up during the transportation. It is a bulky industry required a large transportation. That's why most of the sugar mills are concentrated nearby UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat. Apart from these states, it is also grown in Punjab, Haryana and Madhya Pradesh. Sugar industry is ideally suitable for cooperative sector as most of the sugar mills are located nearby the production areas of the sugarcane. In recent years, the sugarcane industries have been shifted from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar to the southern and western states like Maharashtra. This is because the higher sucrose content is present over here and the cooler climate also ensures the long crushing season. It is a cooperative and very successful industry, though it is facing a lot of challenges like it is a seasonal activity and had been held in the seasons. Old and inefficient methods of production are also the reason for the low productivity of sugar. Sucrose content reduces due to the transportation from the longer distances. Sugarcane bagasse needs to be reused to make paper, crafts, ceramics, other building boards. This bagasse is also used for burning to make the fuel.